first of all, for all of your feedback and your comments on my prior videos. From some of the feedback, I have discovered that some of you enjoy the historic trails, looking at some of the history around Washington. So today we are going to do another historic trail. It is the Old Robe Trail. It is part of Old Robe Canyon Park. So this is a trail we're going to take and see what history we can find along the way. Here we go. One of the descriptions on this trail is that there are a series of small switchbacks that go down about 300 feet and then you reach the river. So right now we are in the switchbacks. Just cool how these trees are grown up and the green around them. Kind of eerie. If it was foggy back here, it'd be kind of scary. Gone down the switchbacks, now we're to a pretty flat area with some more amazing green trees. Obviously this time of year there would not be any. Okay, we're down at the river. Path narrows a little bit. Going through the trees. This is fun. Little area you have to climb over some logs. Woo, going under. God, this is a neat little area right here. Look at that fun log to climb over. This is a big one too. Gotta climb over. I think I just got my legs. Oopsie! Gotta be careful climbing over. Okay, so this is kind of neat though. Take a look. There's brick. There's some brick here. In there. So I'm wondering if that was actually part of a road that used to be here. Check it out. That was probably part of a mining trail to push carts. Look at that river. There's plenty of places along this trail that you can sneak down and go play in the water. Pretty cool trail. Even here, old wooden plank. Now this could be from anything. This is just fun. Going through the trees. What a fun area. at that. Can you see how green the rocks are? So pretty. That would be fun to climb up. Check it out, see? If you were just walking on the path without paying attention, you'd miss. More remnants. Metal pole sticking out of the ground. That is just so pretty. Oh, man. God, this is just awesome. I thought this was going to be a boring trail. I'm not going to lie. So fun. So this is where they do say, at the end of this little portion here, is where they recommend to go ahead and turn back. But we're gonna go a little further. And there is actually a trail, as you can see. So far, not so bad. This is all kind of part of where the rock slide happened. But y'all know I love to climb rocks. Rock slide. Let's get to the other side, shall we? Up there? Or go down there? Go down probably, because the trail's right over there. Whoa! That one was a little slick. Okay, I see the trail on the other side. See? We're at the end of the rock slide area. Okay. Well, that was one area. I don't know if there's more than that for the rock slides, but we're on the other side. Oh wow, look at over there. Looks like a cave. That's an interesting ledge. You guys see that ahead of us? Not yet. There it is. This is so cool. Wow. We are walking through the tunnel. It is so massively amazing. I just think back to all of the mining and all of the railroad trails and all the tunnels that they had to make, the manpower it took back then. This is amazing. So here's another spot where the trees came down in a landslide. We'll see how far we can get. I don't think we can go much farther than this. But there is a trail there. Let's see if we can get to to it. Climbing over rock slides, now I'm climbing over down trees. This is a fun trail. Just a couple logs to climb over. Just if you do this, guys, be careful because the logs do get wet and slippery. Just passed a couple of guys who said they made it to past the third tunnel. And then I guess there's an area where it narrows, and they said they weren't brave enough to walk across that area. So I'm very curious now. I'm excited. Here we are at the second tunnel, a little bit shorter, obviously a little brighter, still very cool. Whoop. Nice. Climbing up. So cool. Need some water refill? Here you go. Ooh, it's another log to climb over. I love logs. Actually, I just like climbing. Ooh, this is kind of tricky though. So fun. Don't look down. It's awesome. This is so much fun. Woo-hoo. It's like Kendall Catwalk, but on both sides. Don't look down. Yeah. If you're afraid of heights, you want to cross this without looking down for sure. That was so cool. More landslide. See? Oh, is that the tunnel? No way. It's a cave though. Let's go check it out. Maybe it's a tunnel. Oh, this is so cool. Hello in there. Back into this cave. I'm pretty sure this used to be a railroad tunnel. However, I think that this might have been where one of the collapses happened. So the end is dark. I don't think this comes out the other side. There's no light at the end of this tunnel. It's really wet back here. You can see old remnants too. Look. There's old wood. Try not to breathe. You keep seeing my breath. Oops, there it is again. So there's remnants here of where the railroad used to be. And I'm gonna walk over here because this flashlight's not very far. But I'm going up now. This is the end. Right here. There is no way to get through. So this is This is where the railroad tunnel was. But with the landslide and erosion that caused the landslide because of the river and all the water, they had to abandon this railroad track. There's the entrance. All right, let's go back. This is so cool. I think that this is one that kids would love, as long as your kids are old enough and stay safe enough to get past where the landslide was. Like Allie, Robert, if you're watching this, this is a trail you guys could easily do and would love and enjoy. Just saying. Mama out. So cool. So you can see the tunnel behind me. I'm climbing out. A lot of cool history in this trail because of the fact that they used to take the mining ore from the town of Monte Cristo. And if you haven't seen my video, it was, I want to say hike 4 or 5. You'll have to look. I will link it down below. But I did take you up to the ghost town of Monte Cristo. And that is where they mined the ore and they brought it down the mountain through the town of Robe. And they built the tracks from Robe over to the town of Everett where they would melt the ore down. So the town of Robe no longer exists. It was wiped out by landslides and erosion, and so the railroad tracks and the mining tracks were abandoned. But it's pretty neat to read about history, and 120 years ago they had a really challenging task to build these tracks to make sure that they could get the ore over there. And they built it in a city that was paralleling a river and in an area and a canyon that was prone to rock slides and erosion. So they didn't know, but they made it work for a while, and then eventually it was abandoned. There were actually 3 sites that the town of Robe is identified with if you look up history of where the map shows Robe. So as you can see in the picture, the initial town of Robe was where they built the railroad tracks and where the ore was coming through. And that is also where the post office was built, and the post office master last name was Robe, and that's why, of course, they named the town Robe. And then there were 2 other sites that were known as Robe. So if you look up history, it's hard to say where is Robe, but there are 3 actual historical sites that were delegated as the town of Robe, all surrounding post office sites, not too far from the town of Granite Falls. After the first landslide, they moved the post office to another site, which is the second one on the map, which I'll show you right here. And the third site for the town of Robe was established by the postmaster at the time, which was a woman actually. And that house exists today. Remembering this was a mining area, I just happened to notice on my way back. Not sure what those are. I mean, they look like, to me, wood planks that might have been a bridge at one point to get to the other side. Evidence of the old town. So this I didn't see on the way up. More evidence of them moving the ore through here. And then as I was coming back here to look at this, I tripped over more metal. So there's actually some of the tracks still here. This trail is part of Robe Canyon Historic Park. It is right off of the main road. There is some pull-off area for you to park and explore the trailhead. And it is also where Lime Kiln Trail is located. Lime Kiln Trail is another one in this area, and it is a little longer, 6.7 miles round trip, but we're going to do that another day. So you will have that video soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I wanted to show you what old Robe Canyon Trail looked like, take you on my adventure, but also provide some history of the area and the background to what occurred here 120 years ago. So hopefully the video did that. Please let me know if you liked it. Comment down below. Feel free to share the video with anyone else interested in the mining history of this area. I am Adventure Goat 81 on Facebook as well. So I look forward to seeing you. Follow me on my next adventures. And if you haven't yet, please click subscribe right there so you won't miss out on any additional upcoming videos. So until next time, just wanted to say thank you all again for following me. We will see you on the trails. Darn log. These are new tights too.